I just came back from a very exclusive club that gives you very special things when you leave from there. I got some dental floss. I got toothpaste. And I got a toothbrush. Yeah, you guessed it. I was at the dentist. My teeth are all white and pearly and pretty. I got a nice cleaning at the dentist, and it was quite an experience. I haven't been to the dentist in a long time. I haven't been since 2019. And so I thought maybe I'd give a little dental update. I'm usually not nervous when I go to the dentist. I'm usually like pretty calm, like it's just whatever. But this time I was a little nervous because of like COVID and all this shit, all the precautions and stuff. I go to like this really small, like kind of like ghetto dentist run by this Greek guy. And he doesn't give a shit. Like he's like, it's all just normal and life's going on. Before the pandemic, I was like a comedian and I used to tell like jokes and stuff. And I had some like dentist jokes. And if any of my comedian friends have like are watching this video, they've probably heard this joke like fucking 1 million fucking times. And so like I was basically sitting in my chair and the dentist was looking at my mouth and he was just like, "Oh, Gabriel, I noticed there's a lot of erosion in your enamel. Have you been ingesting a lot of acidic things lately?" And I don't want to say like, yeah, I know, I like drink coffee, I like to have like beer and stuff. So instead I told him, yeah, I've been eating a lot of oranges. And he was like, "How many oranges?" And I was like, "I don't know, like 8 oranges. And he was like, 8 oranges, freaking out, right? And at that point I realized I was like, way too many oranges, whatever. That's basically like the joke really quickly summed up and like really annoyingly fastly done. If you want to see the joke done better, come see me live whenever that happens again. I was getting a cleaning and I thought like a cleaning, I forgot what a cleaning was. I thought a cleaning is just like they clean your mouth like with water and shit. I forgot that they go in with like scrapers and they don't just clean your teeth. These picks that are like made out of steel, and I thought like, okay, maybe they're gonna scrape like my teeth or whatever. Turns out like that is meant to scrape inside your gum line. So it's my gums sometimes bleed when I brush my teeth, and I'm thinking like my mouth is gonna be a disgusting bloody freaking mess, and I was terrified to look. Because like now because of COVID, all like the hygienists have to wear like visors over their faces. Like my hygienist had like goggles and a visor. So like if I looked right at her, I was able to see my fucking reflection of my mouth like opened up, just like filled with blood. And I was looking at it and I'm like, this poor woman, I gotta give her a tip or something. Like I gotta go to the dentist and make him give her a raise, because like she was like, my mouth looked like a shrimp cocktail covered in marinara sauce. Like it was disgusting. It was the most nastiest fucking. By the way, if you enjoy watching this video, please consider subscribing. I'm also on Twitch and post my videos on Reddit. I'm on Instagram. Okay, back to the video. And the pain, like I forgot. Like even like I don't know if I'm getting older and like my pain threshold, like the pain is so bad that like, but you can't be like you gotta keep your composure and like just stay completely still. And the only reaction I was allowed myself to have was I would curl my foot at the end of the chair. There's something about that made me feel so pathetic, and like it was so sad. Just like my curly feet just at the end of the fucking being like, it hurts. Oh. So I don't know, I think I had like a particularly wet mouth or like saliva mouth, because like there's like this little spray gun thing that either shoots like really nice, perfectly like temperatured water, like just sprinkles it all over your teeth, and it feels great. It tickles it a bit and it's like refreshing and you're like, or like the coldest stream of concentrated air directly onto your teeth, and it just makes my teeth feel like, it just sends a shiver up my spine and asshole. It just makes me so and she did that, like she probably like sprayed my mouth like 10-20 times, just all over different parts of my mouth, and it was the worst. And she's looking at me like, and I can like see her eyes. It's so funny, like being like a hygienist or a dentist is just like any job. Like at a certain point you kind of like just check out, and like the only way you can make it any job working 9 to 5 is if you pretend you're somewhere else, which is crazy because like she's doing like technical work. Like she's not like, she's like, she's basically a tooth mechanic, you know, like really tuning the fuck out of it, you know. But I looked into her eyes and they were just like dead eyes. Like she didn't even need to look. She knew, she just like felt, she was able to just like feel it out, just figure it out. Like she's like, all right, this guy's tooth is bleeding, this guy's gums are falling off its horse or whatever. I don't know. And my dentist is a pretty nice guy. Like after the hygienist, the dentist comes in and he's like, hey, how's it going? How are your teeth? And I'm like, great. And then like he speaks to the hygienist and like dentist talk, and she's basically saying like his teeth are garbage. It's so funny, like every time I go in there, like for some reason he thinks I'm into sports. Like I think once I mentioned like basketball, like I think I said the word basketball. He's like, oh, you like basketball, huh? Well, who's your favorite team? And he was like in such a good mood, right? And I don't want him to just stop him being like slightly happy by saying, no, I don't watch basketball. God, poor guy. And he was looking at me and he was like, oh, your teeth are like fine, everything's you have a bit of like I forget what he said. Like I should have listened because it's very important. I either have like tartar or gingiva, I don't know, something. He said like the only thing that would really help is if you floss every day. And I'm like, do you floss every day? And like he knows the answer. I'm like, he can't lie to the dentist. Like he knows. Like he looks in there and he's like, this guy doesn't floss every day. And why the fuck does he ask then? I don't fucking... The dentist is just there to lecture you, basically. Like he's there like, because I don't really have like a father figure in my life, which is perfect because in the dentist, like he disciplines me, you know, like he says like you gotta brush your teeth, you gotta put on your pants one leg at a time, you gotta do your homework, you know, dentist shit. And I said like, oh, you know, like I try to floss every day, but like the pandemic, you know, and all that, like I'm really like stressed out and stuff. And he's like, oh, don't worry. So he bought it. No, but I will floss every day. That's basically what I'm trying to say, you know. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this dental update. I hope to see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. You know, I hope you too eventually will have your own dental updates, and we'll all talk about them together in the future. And please consider subscribing if you think the video is funny, and post my videos to Reddit. I'm on Twitch, all that bullshit. Anyway, thank you. Goodbye.